Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jeb Smith, for those of you that don't know me. Today I would like to talk about prayer. Prayer is something really important to me, especially within the last month or so. It's just something that, even though you're stressed about it as a kid, just pray, pray about it. Oh, just pray about it. It's something that's truly, important. To me, prayer is, one of the most powerful things in the world that we have. It's literally access to God, the most powerful being. I mean, to have something like that is just incredible. And something I wanted to share specifically is prayer goes both ways. It's literally it's one of your connections to God, part of your main relationship with Him, and it just helps you grow in your faith. And what I really wanted to talk about with prayer is a relationship has two parts to it. It's receiving God speaking to you and then you speaking to God. Prayer isn't something that we can just go to God and just say, hey, I have all these problems, blah, blah, blah. We can't just dump into God 24/7. We also have to receive from Him. We have to do both. And one thing really important for me is I heard this devotion one time, and it was a doctor. It was a doctor's office, and this patient walks in. He has his hair's falling out, his skin is rotten, and his eyes falling out too, and his fingers are broken. He's telling the doctor all these things. He's like, okay, I think I'm good to go. And the doctor's like, whoa, slow down, where are you going? Come back here. I need to tell you what's wrong. You need to listen. You don't need to just come in here and tell me what's going on. I need to tell you how to fix it. And I think God is a very similar thing when speaking to God, that is. We can't just go and dump all of our problems on Him without listening to Him first, In order to have that pure relationship, we have to listen to God too. And that can come in many different forms. Sometimes it is prayer. For example, that's what works with me the most. Sometimes we listen to God through reading the Bible, and He just points out a specific scripture or something He wants us to listen to. Sometimes it's even just a worship song, or even meditation. I have a friend that loves to just walk outside, and he just sees God through nature. That's his number one thing for him. And I just think that's a really important part of my life. I've been trying to learn about that more lately. I know it's even more of a spin-off version from the whole thing with God Hears, and I thought that was really convenient timing for me as well, because I learned a lot during that time. Lately I've been praying for God to answer me, because I felt like maybe within the last 5 months that I was supposed to be in ministry, but I wasn't entirely sure. And I've been telling people, and I've been praying myself, and I heard that devotion during all these things, and I was like, wow, that's so amazing. I've never thought of it like that. And then just after that, it was a whole new perspective. I started just listening, and it takes time. It really does. You have to devote yourself to God. It can't, even though you can talk to God whenever you want, it's not just a quiet place. That's the most ideal location, but honestly, you can talk to God whenever. It doesn't matter where you are. It can be a 2-second conversation, just wherever you are throughout the day. I had a speaker one time tell me, if you're truly speaking to God as much as you should and what you should be telling Him, then it should be like you're talking to your best friend. You just want to tell Him everything, and you want to be with Him 24/7, and that's how prayer should be. And I thought that was really cool too, because it just makes me realize that I've been going about it wrong. Not only do I have to listen, but if I'm talking to God the way I should, and my relationship is pure, then it's literally like talking to a best friend, or even better actually. But God ended up answering my prayer that other people had also prayed for me, and He answered me on my mission trip to Jamaica, telling me that He wanted me to be in ministry. I just thought that was so cool. Normally God speaks to me through Scripture. That's His main way through me. But just to have His words directly just hit me in the head. It was a whole new experience, and it was just really cool. And I just really wanted to challenge people to look at their prayer life and just see how it can improve. So thanks for listening, guys.